I'm excited. All right. What's up, folks? This is me, Jeff, at This Week with JTT. I'm excited to be here today because, in case you haven't guessed it, let me see. Yeah. You know who I'm doing already. You know, I'm all geared up. But I'm also excited to bring back a friend I haven't seen in a while. Hold on, folks. Everybody, welcome back, Brandon. What's up, my friend?
Hey,
Been a while. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, I know you seen that. Before I say anything else, ladies and gentlemen, watch right now. Give you one right now. Spoilers alert. So if you haven't seen Deadpool and Wolverine, I recommend you see it ASAP. So basically, if you haven't seen it yet, don't watch this. Don't watch the live stream because we're gonna be spoiling like crazy. So if you haven't seen it yet, get off now. I'll put the thing on replay. But me and him gonna talk about Deadpool or Wolverine. And before we talk about that, hold on, because let me see. Let me see if I can find a video file right here. So you know what I'm talking about here. Where the heck I put it? It should be right over here. Yes. Hang on tight.
I know I turn everything into a joke, but I care. Or I want to use that for something important. I waited a long time for this team up. In my world, you're well regarded. You were an X-Man. Fuck that, you were the X-Man. The Wolverine. He's a hero in my world.
Yeah, well, he ain't shit in mine. Scott used to beg me to wear this suit. So did Storm and Beast. But I couldn't have him thinking I wanted to be there. And it was too late.
It's only 9 people, but my entire world is right here in this picture. And I have no idea how to save it alone, but you know how to save them.
Whoever you think I am. You got the wrong guy.
You were always the wrong guy. Till you weren't.
Are you ready? Fuck yeah, I'm ready. I'm the Wolverine. Stop it.
Okay, bro. So what do you think of it? What do you think of the Deadpool Wolverine? What do you think of it, honestly?
I think that movie did Marvel justice lately because I won't say the movies have been lacking, but the shows I think are what was lacking because you literally have to watch Loki, obviously, to understand the movie a little bit. But
yep, one and two.
Man,
yep.
That movie was so good.
I'll put it this way though. I hear something funny though. Now you remember the Marvels, right?
Yes.
Okay. The entire run they had, the Marvels, they only made about $206 million, and that was it. Meanwhile, Deadpool Wolverine, I think either they're about to or they hit over $700 million a week later. So basically, within 1 week, they did more than the Marvels, and people are getting mad about it. Saying, let me get this straight. Why are you mad? Number one, Deadpool's a very popular character. That's facts.
Yes.
Wolverine, he is an X-Men icon. Simple as that. When you think X-Men, the first person you think of is Wolverine.
Agreed.
This is like the ultimate team up we've been waiting for decades. I mean, ever since the first time they met, I think is Wolverine's origin, the first Deadpool sucked. I mean, like before they saw his mouth shut, it was like that's not it. The closer he came, he did okay. You got Brian Reynolds' face with the sword. That's it. But he wasn't the Deadpool we know. When Brian Reynolds had to do his own single like Deadpool, own movie, he knocked it out of the park. He did it with part 2, and with Deadpool Wolverine, he nailed it. He nailed it good.
Yeah, you couldn't pick a better person to act as Deadpool.
No, it's impossible. It's impossible. I mean, like, okay, like I said, for example, what about the movie that got your attention? What scenes in the movie that got you going like, yes, yes, and what the heck?
The movie that got me hyped about it is the characters they originally tried to eliminate, such as Electro, Blade, and then obviously the original cast for Fantastic Four, which we got to see Johnny.
Yeah.
Then like other I won't say like cameos or anything, but I would sit there and say like when they showed the interview of him trying to be an Avenger, I thought that was like that was
yes. That tells me he could go to 616 anytime he wants.
Yep.
And I think the part that I liked that got me though was when they escaped from Casino I forget, not Casanova. Not Casanova. Is it Casanova? No, that don't sound right. Professor X's evil twin sister, when they escaped from that from what you call it, and when they escaped, the X-23 Wolverine's clone daughter found them, brought them there. They saw the other characters there as well.
Yeah, I was. The cool part is it's going to leave a lot of us guessing because Deadpool asked for all of them to get released and stuff. So that saves it for sure. If I'm not mistaken, which I could be wrong, I think that's the last of the teleporting to other universes.
For the moment, yeah.
So what we'll probably see is the possibly characters getting stuck in other worlds because as of right now, Kang the Conqueror is eliminated from the movie so far.
Right. But keep in mind, we still got Secret War coming soon. So, Deadpool, Wolverine, they're going to be there. But
yeah.
The one cameo I saw, and I think it's a very powerful possibility, he might be the next Wolverine, is Henry Cavill, the guy who plays Superman.
Yes.
I mean, audiences lost their mind when I said, like, yo.
But yeah, that whole situation on the new Marvel movies is pretty interesting with Avengers Doomsday.
Yes. Oh yeah, you heard. Basically, you heard. Robert Downey Jr. is coming back. I mentioned it in one of my uploads that he's coming back. He's coming back as Dr. Doom.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going like, I heard the rumors that there's no way. It is based on a comic book story about how like Tony Stark and Victor Von Doom were roommates, and his experiment got wrong. They swap minds. So now as Dr. Doom is in Tony Stark's body, and Tony Stark's in Dr. Doom's body. So that would explain some things. So that would do it.
They could do it like that. Or they could. The problem with that one, I would say, honestly, is how they can sit there and do that. because if they try to go the comic book way, they can only go one way, which is the way you said. That's the only way they can do the comic book way.
That's one way. True.
Because the other way, with Tony Stark dying, it doesn't fit into the storyline.
Right.
The thing is, though, he's being introduced as Victor Von Doom, not Tony Stark. Because in the comic, he was introduced as Tony Stark and was constantly calling himself Victor Von Doom. So that's a little confusing as well.
True.
But the thing is, watching Deadpool kind of gets your mind flustered because they thought Chris Evans was Captain America, but he was actually Johnny Storm. So that's where it blows your mind at.
I'll put it this way, though. He was sure that Chris Evans was going to say Avengers Assemble. They said Flame On. I was like, yeah, I knew that.
Oh, man, that was the funniest part was when they were all trapped, and at the end, when they did the cut scene.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was hilarious.
I think Chris Evans was competing against. Johnny Storm was competing against Deadpool for having a mouth. I'm going like, yeah. And that round, Human Torch won that one.
How do you feel about the Gambit?
Dude, you know how long we waited? You know how long? I know the guy, Channing Tatum, must wait over 10 years. 10 years. I said, and dude, in my opinion, he nailed it. He nailed it. Right to the accent. He nailed it.
I thought of, oh man. I think that opens a Gambit movie.
It better. He nailed it.
So that will be a plus because we all know Elektra. We all know freaking
Blade.
We know X-23. So with that, it definitely opens a Gambit movie, or at least a show that introduces Gambit.
Right.
We need something because it's going to leave a lot of people confused. And the cool part is, with the Gambit situation, Gambit was originally a villain.
Yes.
So that could possibly fit into one of the Marvel movies.
No question about that. The biggest surprise was I heard rumors that Wesley Snipes going to be in it, but I had no clue it was going to be as the original Blade. I'm thinking like, no way. That blew me. That blew me away.
Oh, for sure.
I was like going, that Wesley Snipes. Like I said, I knew Jennifer Garner as Elektra should be there. X-23, not surprised she'd be there. I heard rumors Gambit going to be there. I was hoping, but the one with Wesley Snipes, I'm like, wow. That was totally awesome.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Then they brought in the Deadpool corpse. I'm like, oh, look out.
Oh, man. That movie, it exceeded my expectations, to be honest. Because Marvel has been lacking.
I'll put it this way, though. Like I said, they made so far it's 1 week and it made $700 million. I made the prediction, I'm calling it. They're going to make at least $2 billion before this month is over. That's my prediction. I'm calling it. Because the Marvels only made about $206 million the whole run they done. And Deadpool Wolverine pretty much did that in about a week. They're going to, I think they got you remember the movie Barbie, the one with
Yes.
That made over $1.5 billion. Deadpool Wolverine is almost there. It's it's about halfway there. It's almost halfway there. No, I take that back. I think they're almost halfway there. All they gotta do is do one more week and that's it. And they will blow Barbie out the water.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And the reason why I think Deadpool Wolverine's great for the simple fact they're two heavyweights. Deadpool Wolverine, let's face fact, it's a guy's movie.
Yes.
With blood Yeah.
And it's also a rated R movie. So that, I think, if anything, that will be what causes them to not surpass Barbie. If it doesn't, because of it being a rated R movie, I think that's what will stop it from being that.
I don't know. For some reason, I think it might surpass, because you think about it, we've been dying for a good Marvel movie for a long time.
Yes.
And keep in mind, the first two Deadpool movies were both rated R, and they did great. In
Yes.
fact, Marvel did Werewolf by Night. That was rated R. That was a violent. It was a movie more like a violent show, and they did it right. They done it up good, you know.
Yeah.
But I believe that like I said, I believe that Deadpool movie is going to hit $2 billion. They got to shock a lot of people, and this is a movie we've been waiting for a long time. And if I'm correct, they also played a trailer of Captain America: Brave New World. That I'm looking forward to see as well.
Oh man, me as a little kid, I want to jump up and down because I've been waiting for the Red Hulk. So that's like my little dream right there, my dream movie, because we finally get the White Red Hulk.
You mean like this one right here coming up?
Ross, what have you done?
Sir, your inner circle's been compromised.
And this is something you can't control.
Since we made public our advancements with adamantium, every nation desires a piece of it.
What if it's a trap?
It is. But there's someone behind this.
They'll go for it. And there will be war to get it.
Global power is shifting. You're just a pawn.
Sometimes we have to make the hard choices.
Yep, that's all I say. Yep.
Yeah.
Like I said, that one, I can't wait to see that one. That looks interesting, though. I already know some of the villains gonna be in there. One would be you remember the leader from the last Incredible Hulk movie?
Yes, to where he took the serum and got to see his head get a little bit bigger.
Yeah, he's in there. I know he's in there. The guy who was in the original Super Soldier Surgeon, and Falcon and Winter Soldier, the guy who was like the black guy who was the guinea pig, he was still got the ability. He still got the Super Soldier serum in his body. Still got the superhuman strength and abilities. They pretty much brainwashed him to attack General Ross, according to the trailer, because his name is Isaiah Washington, and they call it basically it's gonna be good. Where Red Hulk, I can't wait to see that one. It's gonna be like, well, what Red Hulk's gonna fight though? Who he's gonna fight? That's the question. Is he gonna fight Abomination? Is he gonna fight the other Hulk? It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, rumors are he does fight Smart Hulk.
Oh,
and from what the rumors are is that we might get a glimpse of She-Hulk throughout the movie because of Abomination.
yes. Oh, yes.
And so the cool part is with them finally revealing Red Hulk, are we actually going to get led up to a World War Hulk?
Oh my goodness, it's gonna be crazy.
Yes, and that's my favorite superhero. So my child, like I said, my childhood self wants to jump up and down for the movie. I just hope that they do the Hulk justice.
Oh, I agree.
Because they haven't been doing him very well lately.
Like I said, I don't mind the Professor Hulk, but the part where he's gonna do World Breaker Hulk, I want to see it because
Yes.
when the last we fought Thanos, Thanos whooped this behind. I mean, Thanos just whooped him, and I'm like, and next thing you know, Hulk punked out. The next time we saw the Hulk, he became Professor Hulk, which is okay because we had Professor Hulk in the comics, but we need World Hulk, we need World Breaker Hulk, and all that. But going back to the Deadpool Wolverine. Usually they tell you like when they're gonna make an appearance back again, but they will come back again. But most likely doing Secret Wars. But we're probably gonna pivot, February. I can't wait for February because now you got Captain America, Brave New World. It's gonna be nuts. Plus you got a new Falcon though. You got a new Falcon. Remember when Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Wilson turned in his own Falcon outfit because one of the guys tore off his wings. He got a new one made of vibranium. His one guy, he took over as the Falcon now.
Yeah. So, my thing is, I think because of Thunderbolts,
yes,
I think we get that dude that's playing has a generic version of Captain America. Hopefully, we'll see him in there.
Oh, you mean U.S. Agent, the guy who's in black?
Yes.
That's Kurt Russell's son. That's pretty wild. That's Kurt Russell's son.
Yeah, I think we'll see him in there.
Oh, so that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
What else? I think the way they need to lead off on this is they got to keep the Red Hulk.
Yes.
Just find a way to cool him down and turn him into the regular General Ross.
Mm-hmm.
And either put him in a thing to where he can't turn into the Hulk, or have it to where they lose sight of him, and like he does what the Hulk did before, and nobody can find out where he's at, and then possibly lead to another Hulk movie.
Right. Like I say, you might get the technology, like they got like an inhibitor devices to keep from changing the Hulk, because that's what Doc Banner did, so he won't change back to the Hulk. Ross might have the same technology and all that. There's no question about that at all. But just Thunderbolts, I can't wait to see the Thunderbolts. That is going to be a pretty wild movie.
Yeah, that's going to be unique. I'm open to seeing that too. That's going to be very unique.
Yeah, the one character I want to see the Thunderbolts they talked about is Sentry. Now, Sentry is Marvel's equivalent to Superman. Now, that would be cool.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And speaking of Superman, and I'm not sure it's true or not, I'm going to look more into it. It's going to be Dawn of Justice Part 2, Superman versus Black Adam. I'm going, please let it be a continuation of what happened last time. When Black Adam movie came up, the last thing you saw was Superman and Black Adam was having a face-off, and they stopped it.
Do you think they're gonna possibly have Batman in that?
I don't know about Batman, but it's gonna be Superman versus Black Adam. That'd be cool. If Batman's in there somehow, if it's Ben Affleck, I would have zero complaints. If it was Ben Affleck, I would have zero complaints. I'm sorry. What about Michael Keaton? Who?
Michael Keaton.
No offense to Michael Keaton. I like Michael Keaton. I'll put it this way. In Flashpoint, he impressed me more. I like Michael Keaton when he first came out as Batman. I just got a stronger preference to, like, say, Christian Bale, because he's the more, in my opinion, he's a more comic book accurate version of Batman. I'm not throwing shade at Michael Keaton like that, but I'm not gonna lie. Ben Affleck plays the perfect Batman from The Dark Knight Returns, that type. I'm not saying Michael Keaton can't do that, but I'm more attached to Ben Affleck, to be honest.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But if there's gonna be a fight between Superman and Black Adam, in one sense, I say Superman will beat the brakes off of Black Adam, but Black Adam can sincerely hurt Superman for one reason and one reason only. there's two main weaknesses that Superman has. One, of course, we all know is kryptonite. Anybody who's worth their salt in comic books know that Superman's ultimate weakness is kryptonite. But his second weakness is magic.
Yep.
And last time I check, Black Adam can mystical bolts of lightning, which can legitimately hurt Superman.
Okay.
You know, like I said, because they're between like him and Shazam or Captain Marvel. Well, Shazam, the one that they got the big red cheese. The kid is like reluctant to hurt people. Black Adam could care less. He will try to kill Superman, you know, if he wants to. Plain and simple.
Yeah. At all costs.
Oh, no question about it. Like I said, and that's like, I don't know. I'm gonna look into it. If they're gonna make it like, you know, like a Dawn of Justice 2, Black Adam versus Superman, I want to see it. That one I would love to see. Honestly, the one with Black Adam, I enjoyed it. Like I said, there's very few superhero movies I was disappointed in. Like, for example, the Marvels I've seen, I liked it. The problem I have with it is a bit too woke. And that's the key thing. That's what another thing I love about Wolverine and Deadpool. No wokeness. It was woke free. It was just a great movie, entertaining movie. Everybody walked away happy.
Yes, and they didn't try to push female superheroes on you. We seen the one female Deadpool, and that was it. But they didn't try to force it.
Exactly. That's what happened with the Marvels. Like I said, I had no problem with say like those three female superheroes, but the way they pushed this, like this. Here's my biggest problem with that movie, bro. They made Nick Fury the comedy relief. How could you make Nick Fury, the man with enough secrets that can bring down the Avengers, make it look like a comedy relief? Are you serious?
Yep.
That's the biggest thing that annoyed me, though. It's like, oh, like, you're clowning this man. You're clowning this man. Come on.
Yeah, like I said, I think after this Deadpool movie, it's going to push the Marvel movies to better expectations. So I'm hoping for that. And that Fantastic Four movie.
Oh, yes. Oh,
is
yes.
Going to be good.
I'm
just wondering who all they're going to bring.
I know. The only thing I pray, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. The Fantastic Four movie, I'm a little nervous because, like, for some reason, they can't get it right. Like the very, very last one is like, it's interesting, but it wasn't what I expected. I'm like a little disappointed in it.
Mm-hmm.
The other two was okay and all that. The only problem I had with the very last one that Marvel produced, that they make Galactus to a freaking gas cloud. Are you serious? You could turn the Eater of Worlds into a giant gas cloud. Come on, dude. You can do better than that. That's just lazy. That's just lazy work, basically.
Yes, but the cool part is that was Sony, so we might get a better Fantastic Four.
Oh yes.
And on top of that, rumors are Dr. Doom, Victor Von Doom, whatever you want to call him. He's possibly going to be the cameo, not the cameo, but the post-credit scene. That's when he gets introduced. That's the rumor. So I hope eventually we get the actual Silver Surfer we need.
Yes. Please let it be a male. Here's the thing. If they bring in a female Silver Surfer, I'm going to be disappointed. That'd be the only way they could screw up the Fantastic Four. Leave it. Let it be as originally as a male's. Like I said, follow the path of Deadpool Wolverine. Make it woke free. It's one thing that's like a universal war. You got several variations of the Silver Surfers, male, female, cool. But for this one here, leave it male. That's what, like I said, keep it original, keep it male. They'll be good. You know, simple as that.
And get good young actors that can at least evolve with the movies instead of retiring, and then we have to get new ones and new actors and then retiring.
Exactly.
That's my only problem with the movies now is we don't get the young actors we need for certain roles.
I agree. that kid who played Harry Potter, he'll make for interesting Wolverine too. A younger one at least. I forgot the guy's name. I forgot the guy's name. I'm feeling ashamed.
Mark. Oh no. I was gonna say Mark Ruffalo, but Radcliffe. Something Radcliffe.
Yes. That's his name. That's his last name. I can't remember his first name. Yes, that's correct. Cause he has like side chops and all that, and he get bulked up. He could be a decent Wolverine, but Henry Cavill, I'm sorry, he got me convinced as Wolverine as well. I can't say like, okay, number one, he has a build that women would die for, and he looks tough. Wolverine must be built tough, so I'm like, yeah. But I'm trying to think, what's my
That could be possible though, since we were introduced to him as a variant.
Oh, no question. So, but the one scene I think is funny is when you got the old classic Wolverine in a burnt brown outfit, and then Deadpool's in like, don't you fight the Hulk in this one? And he got those blades, and you see the Hulk's image there like he did in the comics, and the Hulk was right behind him, and then he tried to pull a Logan and say, I'm Marvel Jesus, you dog creature. Hulk like, swat.
Well, the cool part about that, if you realize, that's Mark Ruffalo's Hulk.
But
so that's also a great plus side on that, because that might open the way for us to get a Wolverine versus Hulk in maybe Secret Wars or Doomsday.
I agree. Like I said, a part of me kind of wish it'd be a face-off, but at the same time, I also realize that'd be a waste because, like you said, it deserves a separate movie or a separate huge fight scene all by itself. Because when those two fight, it's gonna be tough. But there's a scene in the comic book where Wolverine describes how it's like to get hit by the Hulk. And keep in mind, this is the same monster that's gonna live mountains and getting hit by it. And Wolverine describes it as this: that you get hit so hard, you'll have an out-of-body experience and you will feel nothing. But when you come back to, everything hurts. And by the time you kind of like, wake up, you realize you're fighting an earthquake. That's the Hulk right there. So I'm not surprised.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be one of the fighting scenes for the ages. If they do it right. That's the biggest if.
You did know that they pay off from when Wolverine fought Sabretooth. They did pay off with Wolverine origin story when him and the other Sabretooth fought. And when Sabretooth said, like, do you remember how to kill me? And that's what he said, I'll cut your head off first, see if that works. And you saw what happened in the movies.
Yep.
And of course you got Deadpool. Yeah, go ahead.
I like the Deadpool and Wolverine fight. I think they did that phenomenally. And that you couldn't do it any better.
No. Oh, they wrecked each other. They just wrecked each other, dude.
And then fall asleep.
Exactly. If there was in a car, if I'm correct though, and Wolverine just ripped into verbally ripped into Deadpool. He said, "You haven't saved your own relationship." I'm like, oh. And Deadpool was mad, and then Deadpool said, "We gotta fight." Wolverine said, "I don't want to." And it's like, okay, here we go. Next thing you know, they were beating the brakes of each other in the car. It was hilarious.
Oh yeah, for sure. That movie brought enjoyment to watching Marvel movies again, even though I watch them regardless. But my thing is, I also loved how they threw a lot of the comic books in it when he was finding Wolverine.
Oh yeah,
that was a phenomenal input in the movie.
Yep, especially the comic book accurate Wolverine, who's about 5'6", and he tried to make fun of him. Wolverine's like beating the crap out of him. He got another one that looked more feral. He beat the crap out of him. Finally, like, okay, let me find the drunk Wolverine, see if I can get him to go.
But what's another one? I wonder who they're going to make the villain for Fantastic Four.
Okay,
Because
Dr. Doom. There's two villains I can think of is Dr. Doom and Galactus. Those are the top two that comes to mind.
Galactus would be a pretty good one.
He's like he's a heavy hitter in terms of supervillain. Honestly, he's not a supervillain. He's more like a force of nature. He eats because he has to eat, maintain balance. Like I say, he's viewed as a villain because he tried to destroy our planet. So of course we got villain as a villain. You know, Dr. Doom, yeah, he's a villain. There's other Fantastic Four villains as well. Like Annihilus for the Negative Zone. He's like he tried to invade the Earth more than one occasion. In one of the comics, Johnny Storm dies, and Ben Grimm took it bad. He took it really, really bad. But in terms of Fantastic Four, like I agree, I'm praying that they do it right. That's one. Like I said, but from this point forward, hopefully it's going to do great. But you got Doomsday, that's one, and now they got some type of Secret Wars. Now the rumor has it all the universes are going to be going to be colliding, destroying each other, and the void is left. And somehow Dr. Doom becomes God Emperor Doom.
Yeah.
Somehow. I don't know how, but he's going to.
And it originally was supposed to be Kang the Conqueror, Secret Wars, then Doomsday.
Right.
They switched it all up, going from Doomsday to Secret Wars, and they never announced Kang the Conqueror.
Which I think is sad, though. Yeah, it's sad because I like Jonathan Majors, but that situation he got himself in, that would destroy it for him and pretty much a good part of Marvel in terms of that planning stuff and all that.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, he was proven innocent over whatever situation he was, but now he turned down deals from, I think, Disney to come back as Kang.
Right.
I could be wrong, though. But I think that's what I read up on.
I'm going to look into that one, too, but it's sad he's not going to be there because, I started to like him as Kang. I started to like, especially in the Loki series. In the Loki series, he pretty much explains where the divine timeline came from, the pruning of the different branches and all that stuff. So, I'm going to miss him. I am going to miss him.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Hold on a quick sec. I'll make sure I try to make sure it's not my fiance. Okay, never mind. I try to see my fiance try to get in contact with me. I haven't heard from her. I hope she's okay. By the way, you have a new baby by chance?
No, baby is due September 29th.
Okay, I thought you had another. Well, not you. Your lady had another baby. I said not you.
No, I hope I didn't have another baby.
You'd be very famous. You'd be very famous.
No, but she's due September 29th. We've just been having a lot of baby appointments. So,
okay. Boy or girl?
Yeah. Boy.
Nice. Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So my fiance, she has a daughter and a son. I met them both already. And daughter likes me. Her son took me real good and all that. I think we went downtown, stuff like that, and in our country. And her son took me real nicely though. We was walking, he took my hand. I'm thinking dude, it's hard to be away from it. It's so hard, man. It's so difficult. So that's why I'm working so hard, trying to get things going so that way I can get them here. Because I want them here, man. I want them here so I know it'll be okay and all that. So
yeah, hopefully everything works out sooner than later, I mean,
hopefully. Too, like I said, well, right now, in terms of my YouTube page, I'm up to 1,400 subscribers. I had to use Sprizzy. It almost doubled my subscribership, which is good. So I got to remember every so often, whatever extra money I have, I got to put towards that. My end goal is if I get at least about 10,000 to 20,000 subscribers, that's going to give me enough money to where, reach my goal, say, get something simple, start getting a house. That's one. Yeah. Get ahead of other bills and help take care of them. Don't get me wrong, though. I'm still with JWF. I still go rock with JWF for a while and all that stuff. But the extra side hustle with YouTube and with Uber, that'd be a big help.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, bro. I know it's getting late because I gotta be somewhere like by 9 o'clock and all that. But dude, are you gonna be around next week by chance?
I should be. You'd
Okay,
have to brain check on that one during the
okay.
week.
I'm not saying like you gotta be this. No, I'll like I say, if not like Friday, Saturday, whatever. Just let me know you're free. You do know that SummerSlam is coming today. In fact, right now it's midnight. It's SummerSlam later on today.
Yep, later on today.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that next time we talk. We're gonna talk about SummerSlam.
Okay, that'll be great. My brother's actually going to be at SummerSlam, so.
Oh, I'm jealous, bro. I'm so jealous. You have no idea.
That's what his woman's doing for his birthday, and then they're going to Cedar Point the next day later. So
she got SummerSlam tickets.
Yeah, she got him SummerSlam tickets.
He better marry her. He better marry her.
I think they'll marry. They've been together for 6 years.
I know. I'm sorry. If a woman get a guy like say wrestling tickets, you better marry her. She's a keeper right off the bat.
Yeah.
Okay, but like I said, bro, I'm gonna let you go because I gotta get some sleep. I know I want you to get some sleep because I know you're tired and all that. But like I said, dude, we keep in contact. And like I said, hopefully, like next week, if not Friday, hopefully Saturday, Sunday, we can talk about SummerSlam.
All right, and that sounds like a plan.
Okay, bro, man, I gotta get going. Have a good night, bro. Thank you
All
so
right,
much,
appreciate it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my boy Brandon. Woo! As for me, I gotta get going myself because I gotta be up later this morning. I want to thank Brandon once again. Brandon, thank you. You're a great guy. I know, like, I'd be glad you come back, you know, to come back to work and all, come back to all that stuff. I'm not gonna go into detail what's going on, but Brandon, let's just say you're missed, bro. You're missed. You're a good guy and all that stuff. And I love having this great conversation with Brandon when it comes to Marvel Comics, even wrestling and all that. And it makes for a great podcast. My end goal is like right now I'm still struggling to try to save money to get special 5G hotspot. Those places are not cheap. Once I get that one, then the live stream would be a lot more cleaner, a lot more crisper, get a lot more do a lot more live streams. But folks, thank you for being my ride and dies.